Hello, thank you very much for joining us. This is the Conrado Show on Truth TV, where the truth liberates. On this show, we bring you up close with young individuals who are doing exciting things in their spheres of influence. And we are also looking at people who are doing things of purpose, passion, and power. And today, we will be interacting with the Community Children's Library Project International. They are 25 years and they have been supporting children from broken homes and underprivileged backgrounds in order for them to be literate. And we will be engaging with the assistant director for the library project, Shadrach Akrofi Kwaku. And before then, let's just acknowledge our sponsors. This particular show is sponsored by Go Compliance Solutions. Go Compliance Solutions is a specialist in that's a health and safety and environment training and awareness, HSC training and awareness, health screening campaigns for organizations, compliance inspections, and ISO system audits. And so, if you want your organization to follow the international safety organization standards, you have to contact this organization to be able to do that for you. They also do implementation of the safety, environment, and quality systems and business, and then also they can help you digitize your administrative processes. You can reach Go Compliance Solutions on these numbers: 0249 261 175 or 055 8184 414. Go Compliance Solutions. You can also go to their website at gocomplianceghana.com. Gocomplianceghana.com. So Go Compliance, it's your number one stop shop for anything about quality and safety. And then they also run some courses, some diploma courses in caregiving, so that if you want to travel abroad and do that job, you can get certified. And so that's about Go Compliance Solutions. Go Compliance Solutions and Conrado Group will be having a seminar, a career and business development seminar on the 20th of July. And so you are encouraged to participate. It's at Heritage Christian University College right here in Amasaman, Accra. And it starts from 10 a.m. And so you can come and then know more about all these things that I've spoken about, and then also how you can connect and network with people who are interested in what you offer as a service. You can reach us on 02067 2 if you want to inquire more about this particular career and business development seminar. This program is also supported by the Conrado Group. We are interested in helping you if you are interested in studying abroad and you want to learn courses like IELTS, that's International English Language Testing System, or the GRE, the Graduate Record Exam, or the GMAT, the Graduate Management Admissions Test, or the SAT, the Scholastic Aptitude Test, or any of those international programs that you would need to study or pass in order for you to study in places like the US or UK, Canada, and all of that. You should contact us and we'll give you the best kind of tuition and also advice for studying abroad. You can reach us on 02067 2. This program is also supported by Heritage Christian University College. We are in Amasaman right here in Accra, and we are admitting for September season. You can come here for training that is entrepreneurial, and it would help you to be able to set up your own businesses after school. You can also get good training that is based on some values, some core values like conviction, character, creativity, compassion, and community. And this will help you to be able to lead your life in a way that God has purposed you to do. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back.
Are you interested in building yourself in the media sector? Do you want to be a journalist, a videographer, a photographer, or any media personnel? Then Heritage Media Center is the right place to be. Ashon Michaelina is my name, a student of the Heritage Media Center. Heritage Media Center is just not centered on theory, but mostly about practicals. I am a student studying both journalism and multimedia. Someone would ask, can I study both journalism and multimedia? Yes, you can, and it also comes with a discount. Studying at Heritage Media Center gives you the opportunity to have access to all learning materials. Here at Heritage Media Center, we have the best lectures. Their main aim is to make sure we get the best of understanding. Come to Heritage Media Center and have that quality education.
Are you an organization seeking to be known globally for quality service delivery? Do you hope to stay competitive in your industry? Embrace ISO 45001, ISO 9001, and ISO 14001 management systems with Go Compliance Solutions. At Go Compliance Solutions, we offer comprehensive HSE training and awareness, health screening campaigns for organizations, and compliance inspections with ISO system audits. Our experts help implement robust safety environment and quality systems tailored for your business needs. Achieve ISO 45001, ISO 14001, and ISO 9001 certifications with ease. Experience the digitization of administrative processes and thorough project risk assessment. Partner with Go Compliance Solutions and achieve operational excellence. Contact us today on 0249 261 175 or 0558 184 414. You can also call us on 0246 544 531. We are located at Afienya Mataiko Highway, adjacent Hot Oven Factory. Visit our website at gocomplianceghana.com. Go Compliance Solutions, guiding you to success.
All right, thank you very much for joining us again. This is the Conrado Show on Truth TV, where the truth liberates. And we are now going to talk about the Community Children's Library Project International. Community Children's Library Project International. They're 25 years, and they've been supporting children from broken homes and underprivileged backgrounds. And so we have here the assistant director for the project. He is called Shadrach Akrofi Kwaku. Thank you very much, my dear friend, for joining me.
Thank you, Conrad.
Right. So tell me about the Community Children's Library Project International.
Okay, so thank you very much, Conrad.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. My greetings to your listeners and your viewers this very particular moment. We are excited to share this period of engagement or interaction with you. And we thank you for the work that True TV has also been doing. I especially was happy to come to True TV because of the name.
Ah.
You know, one of the things that is missing in our society today is the
It's truth.
So when you're on True TV, you know that is you can have the guarantee of speaking truthfully
That's
without
fine.
any consequences.
I love that.
Last week we were at Kingdom FM and I mentioned the same thing to them.
Yeah.
That I like the name Kingdom.
Yeah.
And that's why I associated with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. And congratulations for the work done.
Thank you.
So basically the library project, Community Children's Library Project, like the name suggests, is about starting literacy programs basically in communities, especially underprivileged communities, where children can have access to learning and reading resources.
Okay.
Yes, because we understand basically that human capital development, the basis of it is literacy.
Okay.
You cannot develop beyond your literacy level. So we give opportunity and resources to young people in the communities to improve on their chances at life, basically. So that's what we've been doing.
Who set it up or who started this?
Yeah, so that's by our mother, Mrs. Joanna Digby, the wife of Reverend Dr. Fred Digby of Calvary Baptist Church.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
he was a Christian council something.
Yes,
He's a secretary.
He was a secretary.
Yeah, I used to interact with him more when I was at GTV.
So that is the founder.
I see.
The wife.
Wow, awesome. And so It's 25 years.
Yeah.
You are 25 years. You joined about when was that?
Okay, so I will say altogether, I've been with the library for, let's say, a little up of 3 years, 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
But I first joined, and then I went out to go and do a master's program, and then I came back again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What was the master's in?
I did master's in ministry with
Oh,
the Ghana Baptist Convention University.
awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, great. So, what exactly is the impact of this community library project over the years?
Okay, over the years, 25 years is a long time. No?
Yeah.
So over the years, we set out originally, let me start it this way. We set out originally with just a few people, about 3 to 5 people.
Okay.
That was when our mother started the project, the director herself, at one location, that's at Dapraka, Calvary Baptist Church at Dapraka. And I mean, 25 years down the line, it's not 3 people, but we are dealing with about 1,000 people, 1,000 children in 6 communities.
Okay.
And just behind us here, where we're having this interview, the Amasaman cluster of schools, we have a partnership with them. That's about 6,000 children there.
Wow.
Exactly. So that's the tangible fiscal impact so far. Apart from that, the next level of impact is to measure the outcome, what has come out of the library. We have people currently, let me start from the teachers who are supporting on the library, who passed through the library system.
Oh,
So they
really?
were beneficiaries of the library, have passed through, have gone to SSN University, and have now come back to teach in the library. Yes.
Wow.
And I was planning to just come along with a few of them, but one or two things.
Yeah. No problem. Next time you can come with them.
Exactly. And then we also do have some of our beneficiaries who are currently working. For example, we have Dr. Daniel. Daniel at Kintampo is a doctor, medical doctor, passed through the library. We have some of them who have developed themselves into lecturing,
right,
and so many fields.
Interesting.
So that's been an impact.
Over the years.
Over the years.
So it's at 6 communities.
We are currently in 6 communities. We are in Amasaman, like I mentioned here. We are in Adabraka, Shiashi, Botiano, and Oyibi.
Okay.
The last one is Adabraka, Shiashi, Oyibi, Botiano, Amasaman,
and don't worry if you've forgotten the last one, but they are in the Accra enclave.
Yeah, in the Accra enclave.
Right, I see. So when will you travel out of Accra and come to my village, Santra Coffee in the Oti region?
We're waiting for you.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so once you invite us, the setting up of the library, it is a little it's a little technical. Okay. But for example, if you come to a community just like Amasaman,
right,
some of the communities already have some structures.
Okay.
So we don't need to set up everything. We just make use of it through a community entry process. We make use of the structures that are there, and we also negotiate for probably some volunteers in the area to assist with managing the library.
Right.
Then we offer training services to the volunteers, and then we help with the management of the library, supervision of the library.
Right.
Basically, so we can easily come to your village.
Right.
In fact, it would be an honor for us.
Yes. that's exciting.
And
so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
And can you share some programs that you do apart from just providing the books and
Okay, so basically, dealing with kids or children, it was in the library that I learned that it's not very preferable to call children kids, because kids also refers to young goods.
Yeah.
So this is one of the benefits of literacy. It helps you to understand things in a more detailed way. So we deal with children, and dealing with children, if you make it books, they are going to be bored or we can no play. Yeah. So we have other extracurricular programs that we run for them.
Okay.
We have drama programs that we run to build their skills in acting and being able to express themselves. It also builds their self-confidence and then the ability to speak out in public. We have the music school where they learn how to play musical instruments. Yes, currently we have a number of them who can play at least 2 or 3 instruments, from keyboard to guitar, saxophone, trumpets.
Wow.
Oh, yes. And then so
this is an after-school program.
Yes, an after-school program. Yeah. So we run 2 types of libraries. For example, in Shiashi and in Amasaman here, we run a week-long program after school. So when they close from school, they'll come to the library, and then we'll have a session with them for about 2-3 hours, and then they will go. But
Ooh.
for Adabraka,
Yeah.
the other one was in Sawam. In
Oh,
Sawam,
okay.
yes. And we are running an weekend library.
Right.
They only come on Saturdays. During the week, they are not available.
Yeah.
They come on Saturdays. Then they have about 4 or 5 hours with
Yeah.
them to help them to learn how to read and to write, and also to empower them with various skills.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what are you planning to do as an is it silver anniversary?
The silver
Yeah, so
anniversary.
25 years is
Yes.
silver, right?
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Is it silver?
Yeah, that's the silver
Okay, so
anniversary,
50 is
25.
what?
This is the
Golden?
golden.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
silver anniversary, what are you
Yeah.
planning to do? Is it this year or actually next
No,
year?
no, this year.
This year.
This
So
year,
what have you been
we
doing
are
to market? Yeah.
we are preparing a wonderful list. I will not be able to mention it now
Just
because I want to
list
keep
it
it a
once.
surprise for
Okay.
them. Exactly. We are going to
Right.
bring it out, but we want you to be calling on us, and
Ah,
then we'll be briefing you further.
right.
But basically, we are preparing a very interesting program, a week-long program. We'll be having it at the Shiashi branch of Calvary Baptist Church.
Okay.
And we are going to have a street walk. We'll have
A what?
a street walk.
Okay.
Yeah, where we talk to people. We
Right.
have placards and talk
Right.
about literacy.
Right.
This time it's not a demonstration.
Ah,
No, we always take placards
Yeah,
because
it's
of
only when we are
demonstrations. No, but
demonstrating.
we can do placards
Just
for
to also,
literacy. Yes,
yeah,
to tell people
educate
that
people.
literacy is empowerment.
That would be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be really
Yeah.
exciting. We'll have some drama shows. We'll have
Right.
some music programs,
Right.
and we'll have the climax on the final day, which is on Saturday, Sunday. We'll thank God on Sunday, but we'll have the climax on Saturday. We invite all and sundry. It's a
Right.
big space, can host about 1,000 people. And we are hoping to have a very great time with our friends and family and loved
Right.
ones. Plus partners. People want to partner what we are doing and
Yeah.
sponsor the programs that we run for the children.
So let's get that a bit. Who sponsors you?
That's the question. That's the question in the development field. So we have, I mean, I remember once when I was traveling to do some mission work outside, and I contacted a man that I knew was at least well to do back in the days, about 30 years ago.
Hey.
And he asked me, about 20 years ago, he asked me, how much of your own money have you put in that? I said, oh, I'm going to sacrifice my life, sit in a plane and go and do the training.
Yeah.
What if I die? He said, no, if you are not committed enough to put your own money
Oh,
in where you are going, I'm not going to give you any money.
I see.
And he was serious about it. So from there, I learned that it's not enough to say you're going to do development work. So people should sponsor. You need to put your own money. So we are doing exactly that at the library. While we wait for a lot of sponsorships from people, we do our own sponsorship. Our mother especially, we want to appreciate them. Mrs. Joanna Degbe. There's Her Excellency Mamle Kofi with the husband. We have Dr. Sabla. These are a few names of those who are supporting. Some of them even adopt some of the children, like Madam Ethel. She adopted one lady, Renuta, and now she sponsored her from her basic. She's now in a Brick Girls.
So these kids. Sorry, you said kids. You don't really like the word.
The children.
Children.
Yes.
Many of them are either. You said some of them are orphaned, some of them are underprivileged.
Yeah, really.
Mostly you focus on that. So
Yes.
that's the definitive target group that you focus on.
Because it's like what we are trying to do. We have limited resources.
Yeah. So
If you
have
want to spread
target.
it to everybody, you can't reach everybody. But there are people who really need it.
Really?
There are people who cannot even afford to pay school fees. There are people who can't just afford uniforms.
Yeah.
And you can't just spread it and think there's equality between all the kids,
Right.
all the children. Sorry. So we have to ensure that we make sure that those.
But I mean, let me just say this so that
that's
people
fine.
don't also misunderstand us. Yes, it doesn't mean that because the word kids means
a small good.
it doesn't. It cannot mean. It cannot mean.
It can be used.
Uh-huh.
It can be used.
Exactly.
It can be used. Just because of the literacy background.
Of
we try
course,
to be
I
more-
know.
So basically,
Yeah.
that is
Words have ambiguous meanings.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
words,
Yeah.
so double meanings, and so.
yeah, really. So basically, that
Right.
is that. Because of limited resources, we try to focus on where the need is the greatest.
Right.
I work with the UN, and I realized that's actually what they try to
I see.
hopefully- Yeah, because they try to work with very limited budget and try to get the most effective way to spend it.
Exactly.
So we are even working with a more straight jacket budget,
Right.
and we need to really spend it well.
Awesome.
Plus the fact that we believe in values, and we think one of the greatest values is management.
Yeah.
You need to be able to manage your resources.
Right.
What you don't manage, you abuse it. So we need to be effective at managing. So we try to channel it to those who need it the most, and we are seeing the greatest impact.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Now, but let's talk about literacy in general, and especially the role of libraries in development of literacy. I mean, I used to really, really love reading. I
Nice.
mean, right from the
I heard
outset.
Philip mention that you love books.
Ah, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because to me, that is how you're able to go around the world,
Exactly.
go into the minds of people, whether dead or alive,
Yeah.
and be able to tap resources that you ordinarily would not be able to
Yeah, exactly.
afford.
Yeah.
Because you can get into people's minds, know what you're thinking, and see their life stories and all of that. You can also get creative,
Yeah.
by also going into the imaginations of others through
Yeah.
storybooks and all of that. And I personally teach literature at the university here.
Oh,
And
nice.
so literature in English.
Wow.
And so reading is really part of the things that I encourage students to
Wow.
do. And especially when I was developing to become a news anchor at Ghana Television, I mean, you just have to read.
Yeah.
You cannot escape that. And people wonder, how do you develop your communication abilities? How do you learn this? How do you do that? How do you improve upon your language? And it's there is no magic to it.
No.
You have to
The
read.
labor of reading.
You have to
The
read.
labor of reading.
Exactly. So I just want you to let us know
Okay.
what really is the role of reading in
Okay.
improving children's literacy.
Okay. I heard you mention it. Well, I'll start from there.
Okay.
I think because you worked in Ghana Television, you
Yeah.
should know Sarah Kofi.
Of course.
That's my direct auntie.
Because
Yes,
the name is
Kofi Kwaku,
really
the same name.
exactly. That name is so
It sounds familiar.
exactly.
Exactly.
It was a common name there.
Okay, so great. So basically, literacy, like Mandela said, is a leveler. You see, education is a leveler.
I love that.
Yeah, education can level any group of people.
Once we have it,
yeah,
it doesn't matter your background.
I just saw when I was coming here, I
Right.
saw a news brief that a German MP, I don't know if they use the MP system, a German minister
Yeah.
has decided to resign from his role.
Okay.
And I was surprised. This is the first time I'm seeing this. This is a black,
I see.
an African who has traveled there, I don't know, over the years and built himself to become a minister in Germany.
And he wants
It's
to
a heart
resign.
of where, you know,
And
and
what
he
was
wants
the
to
reason?
resign. Why? He said racism,
Oh, I see.
the heart of racism.
I see.
So what I'm saying
see.
is, literacy and education can so level people that a black can take up such a high role.
Right. I see what you're saying.
It doesn't matter your background.
Right.
Literacy.
Yeah.
But how does it actually achieve these things? For children,
Yeah.
children only conceptualize what they know.
Exactly.
Children can't think beyond what they know. Even if they imagine something and they don't know it tangibly, they think it's just a fiction.
Right.
So when you give a book to a child and he's reading, is why we sometimes try to bar them from the Harry Potters and so on, but we have to give them other substitutes
Right.
for fiction.
Exactly.
Because we have to help them to know that the imaginations they are having are actually figurative, but they can be tangible.
Yeah.
We don't
Exactly.
have to let them doubt their imaginations.
Right.
Yes, if he believes he can be a pilot and he even starts to create a paper plane,
Sure.
don't let him doubt it.
Right.
That's how the white train their children. They encourage them on the path of their imagination
Sure.
because of literacy.
Exactly.
So we also try to give books. In fact, we want the children to be embellished with books. We just give them any kind of book.
Right.
Read it.
Right.
So the more you read, the vocabulary gets into your system.
Right.
It creates a structure for tangibility.
Exactly.
So when a thought comes into your mind, you say, oh, probably this is what I saw in the book. Then he forms a thought from it.
Yeah.
When I was doing my master's, there was one thing that struck me. It was a simple statement, but they wrote a whole book out of that statement. It said, ideas have consequences.
Of course.
I never knew that.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple ideas.
Yes.
Because Adolf Hitler just had an idea.
Of course.
And look at the consequences.
Over 6 million Jews
Yeah.
were killed.
So if we can teach our children to know that what they are thinking or imagining has consequences, you can actually do it.
That's it.
By giving him literacy on the thing,
Exactly.
giving him books on the thing,
Right.
giving him exposure to that thing,
Yeah.
they can become that thing.
That's phenomenal. I would love us to have this conversation endlessly, but yeah, because that's one of the things that I'd love to talk about.
Yeah.
The fact that you can open your world of imagination and opportunities around you, networks and everything by also reading
Yeah.
and knowing And when people are talking, you can contribute.
Exactly.
And when people are also looking up for ideas and all of that, you can also prefer your ideas because you've got them through reading. And if you want to be a leader as well, you need to be a reader, because all leaders are readers.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to intentionally start that very early. And that's very good that you're doing it at the very basic level to really develop the art or the love for reading. Now, you also mentioned the fact that you want more sponsors.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the camera. Appeal to your sponsors. The whole world is listening.
Okay,
and
thank
watching.
you. I'm happy to hear. I'm even more happy to hear the whole world. I thought I was going to appeal to a few listeners, but the whole world is listening.
Right.
And that's through TV. Hi, my friends and family and potential sponsors out there. This is what we've been doing. You've heard the conversation. There's no need to stress it again. The main thing is, I want you to think about this. By 2050, the world is going to have a population, an estimated population of about 10 billion. At least 1/5 of that population is going to be in Africa by 2050, I learned. Out of that 1/5, that's about 2 billion. Over 60% is going to be under 40s. 60-70% under 40s out of 2 billion.
I see.
This group of people, which is over 1 billion, right? Because 50% will be 1 billion. We're going to have about 1.2, 1.3 billion young people in Africa alone. We are faced with two options.
Okay.
China was faced with the option, they used it, they maximized it. We are faced with 1.2 billion young people.
Wow.
Who we have a chance right now to either empower, educate, or leave them as illiterate.
Oh no.
Please, I'm asking you who is listening to me. There is no amino nation on earth that can stand 1.2 billion young people full of energy without anything to lose.
Okay.
So for me, I take education and literacy, I take the program we are doing not as helping people. I think I'm helping myself, and we are helping ourselves.
I see.
Because if we don't do this job,
Good.
in 20 years, all these young, bulging population of young people are going to be frustrated. They are going to be disillusioned, and they will have nothing to lose. They will kill at random. They will, because they don't have anything to lose. So right now is the chance we have, the next 10, 20 years. That's why we are going to actually talk about at the anniversary.
I see.
The next 25 years of the library. We want libraries everywhere. And we want empowerment to go to all the young people.
Woo.
Yes, we want libraries everywhere. And want empowerment to all the people. So we are inviting you not to a small agenda. We are inviting you to an agenda that is going to reach 1.2 or 1.3 billion people.
Awesome.
That's the amount of money we need from you. That's the amount of
Did
money
you say that?
That is the amount of money we need from you listening to us. From Conrad, from you listening to us, we need 1.2 plus billion, not even cedis, dollars, to create libraries everywhere. Because to sustain a library in a month, for one library could take about 30,000 for a month. Because when they come, we don't just teach them, we feed them. We give them snacks after every library session. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You can't keep children for 2-3 hours and not give them anything.
No way.
You need to give them something.
Exactly. And you do that
every single library
I would love to come to one of those sessions.
You need to.
Yeah, you said one is just behind.
Just one just here.
Cluster of schools.
Yeah.
One of these days, send me there. I'd love to.
I'm going to take you there. So we'll fix an appointment.
Exactly.
We'll go and check on them.
That's really, really exciting to know. But you mentioned the fact that you're going to have libraries everywhere.
We want to have libraries everywhere. That's our next goal.
In an age of AI, how are you going to do that?
That's a powerful question. It's a very powerful question. So we are creating, I'm sorry, our website ran out of service, and so we are working on it.
Right.
We are creating an online library where, with or without coming physically to the library, you can still access our library tools and resources online. AI does not substitute libraries. In fact, most read people actually speak or encourage having physical copies of books.
Okay.
There's an experience you have when you're reading a physical copy. You are a reader, I know you know. There's an experience you have when you're reading a physical book.
Yeah.
That is so unique from reading online.
Right.
So AI will not substitute effectively for this.
I see.
AI will complement the work of libraries,
Right.
and we would actually maximize AI library work using AI,
Right.
like we're already doing.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're already doing some things like, because we study ICT at the
Exactly.
library. We have French classes. We have
Uh-huh.
classes for JHS students.
Ooh.
Plus, we have mentorship sessions.
I would love to feature in
Because
one of those.
and I wanted to talk to you about that, because
Really?
I like to have you. I would like to have you at the mentorship session. That's your field.
Why?
You
Now
can
there
coach.
is a field
Yeah,
called mentorship.
that's your field. So you do something on career probably,
Okay, that's
and
exciting.
you love the class.
Really?
Smart young people
I see.
who are very, very interested in
Oh,
learning.
Philip,
and
let's
hearing
go
from
there one of these days.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
do a Colorado show from there.
Oh, one of these days is too far. It has to be before the anniversary. The
When
anniversary
is the anniversary?
It's happening between the 11th and the 17th of November.
Oh, so that cannot be part of one of these dates, right?
Exactly. It has
The
to
way
be
you
long,
said it
long,
look
long
like
before.
it's like next.
In fact, what I want to do with your team is I
Yeah.
wish we could visit all the 6 libraries.
That would be exciting. We are
We'll
ready
do,
for you.
and then we'll create a small
We
video,
are ready for you.
a story about it. Then we'll play at the anniversary.
Exactly.
That would be a
That's
powerful
great. That's great.
A powerful one.
All right, so let's wrap up this conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
This is just the beginning. We'll be having
Further conversations.
around this subject, and then others related to it.
Okay.
So, what's your final word? And then put some contacts out.
Yeah, my final word to listeners and
Viewers.
our viewers is that you've heard the conversation. There's not much to say. They said Asupan Chasenti. So what all we've spoken about upon reflection, you realize that we have a task that we are all involved. Like our anthem and our pledge say, we are all involved. We are all going to face 1.2, 1.3 billion young people. We need to choose whether they are going to be a tragedy or a trophy.
Oh dear.
We have a chance now. We have a chance now. We don't want the Kenyan situation replacing across Africa.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what contacts can
So the
people
contacts
reach
that
out?
I'm putting out, please, you can have these contacts and then you can follow up with us.
Right.
My number is 05 46 90 55 93. 05 46 90 55
Right.
93. Can I add one more contact?
Of
please?
course. Yeah.
So we have 05 46 68 9 68 92
Yeah.
59. So 05 46 68 92 59.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Shadrach
My pleasure.
Akrofi Kwaku.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Shadrach Akrofi Kwaku is the Assistant Director at the Community Children's Library Project International. They've been celebrating 25 years of supporting children from broken homes and underprivileged backgrounds, and they're doing this through the setup of some community libraries across the city and its environs. So they will be going further with time, and so you too can support them the best way you can. And thank you very much for your time. This show was sponsored by Go Compliance Solutions and supported by the Conrado Group and Heritage Christian University College. My name is Conrad Kakraba, and I wish you all the best. Bye for now.
I salute you.